Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another very cool reading, Sagittarius. We do, and somebody in this reading is psychic besides me. Yes, I do have psychic readings going on. You can go see the About tab. Yeah, and so, but in this reading, Sagittarius, the crow is here, and this talks about somebody who is psychic and very clear and very strong. And what it means, this crow, interesting, my son told me a long time how intelligent the crow is. Yeah, he didn't, I feel like maybe he didn't kind of understand, or he wasn't clear that they are intuitively intelligent, right? Like the third eye, and right, your other mind, right? Your psychic mind, not your rational mind, right? But he may be intelligently with his rational mind, the logical mind, right? Which is really irrational because it creates fear, right? Once you start analyzing things, right? And so that's kind of a long conversation we're not going to have today. But the crow is somebody who can understand the past. They see intuitively how the past has affected them. They see they're able to understand the present situation very intuitively, with instinct. And interesting, here's the moon. This is about instinct too in this deck. And so the crow sees everything. He can see the future. Here he is standing on top of the world, right? It's almost like he's kind of the crown chakra here to the earth. And so we start here with comfort through hard work and perseverance or persistence. And then we have the moon, and this is instinct and mystery. So somebody has, next to this crow, Sagittarius, you or your person, this is a cool reading. Somebody has like psychic ability, right? They're looking at something mysterious, and here they are with their psychic ability with the crow and the moon, because this is instinct, right? Which is psychic, spiritual energies. It's just more psychic, right? Instinct. You're trusting your third eye. You're trusting your gut. Whatever word. I don't like to use gut, but it's very kind of, not you guys, but people who are not awakened at all to their spirituality. This is how they put it, right? Oh my gut, I just had a gut instinct or something like that. Here's the sea serpent. This is a beautiful card. It is like a kind of a magic card, or kind of a major arcana lucky card. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. Yeah, this is a real trippy energy here. It is expressing desires. And so the sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of the card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Somebody's in love with you here, and they desire you. And they are trusting their intuition to come forward. This person, Sagittarius, the sacred pool is their first card over here. This talks about seeing things in a different light. It talks about knowing that your thoughts create your reality. In other words, if you think with love, basically, and you kind of stay positive, and you say, like, you can use affirmations, right? But you basically are in this kind of like meditating where you want to manifest, right? Some people use meditation for manifestation. Once you are down to your level and you are very relaxed and kind of, in your alpha state, this is when you can, kind of put yourself into your mental screen. This is one form of meditation. A lot of people do it different, but you put yourself onto the mental screen, and you see what you want. You see what you want to manifest, right? After you are in this meditative alpha state or alpha level, which is it's kind of like a sleep-like state, but you are not asleep. You are completely awake. And it is between the sleep and your awakened state, which is beta. It's between, right? And alpha is how you feel when you wake up. You still feel like you're kind of dreaming sometimes, but you are awake. It's that. And but your person here has changed the way they think about things. Here they are with with their psychic ability. Yeah, and their desire for you with the sea serpent. This talks about forgiveness. Yeah. And it can talk about kind of stagnation could have set in somebody's life because they weren't going after what they really wanted. Yeah, their desire. Yeah. Somebody wants to bite you, a little snake, Sagittarius, little sea serpent. Yeah. This talks about healing your wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Yeah, somebody has kind of stepped into their higher power, which is affording them psychic ability, more confidence, and more calm in peace and calm in their life. This is very cool. This is like lit. This is off the chain here. This is a beautiful awakening that your person has experienced. Yeah, really interesting here. This talks about expressing love, the sacred pool, but it talks about keep everything very kind of kosher and keep everything beautiful and, without any bad feelings, and keep your thoughts very positive. This is how you stay out of survival mode, you stay out of depression, and you do this with meditation and being very aware of your energy and your thought pattern. Yeah, and that is what Silva teaches, and I'm going to be a Silva instructor. Yeah, and I say that with kind of joy and kind of, just, yeah, kind of a little bit of attitude, like kind of nanny, right? Yeah, a little bit. You guys know what nanny energy is, right? Let's see what we got here, Sagittarius, and I hope you guys are well. And the bottom of the deck is the Empress, and you are this very desired person. Yeah, you are the desired, the sensual. And, this Empress talks about everything that is beautiful. This is very kind of Taurus energy. Some people say Libra is the Empress, and you could see it like that because Libras love beauty and harmony. But Libra is really ruled by Vesta, which is balance, right? The scales, we see the judge. So this is how I see it. And the Empress is ruled by Taurus, right? Every planet or every sign should have its ruler, not be sharing. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But anyway, let's not talk too much about that. We have the Nine of Cups with it, and we have the Five of Swords. There's some type of ending here. Some type of ending, whatever that is. Ending the way you behave, walking away from a relationship, walking away from a lifestyle. Something's going on here. Yeah, and it's not just the rent, right, Sagittarius? Ain't nothing going on but the rent. I think that was sung by the Weather Girls. I think it was. And the Weather Girls were like, they go, I don't care how great you are to their man. If you can't pay the rent here or bring your check home, then it's time for you to ixnay, right? If you guys would like your own reading with me, you may get a reading. And and yeah, please see the About tab on my page if you would like a free psychic reading with Mystic Sense. Those are 5-minute readings. They're free. You can click on the link below, and all the information is over there. But regarding my readings, yeah, you guys can I have a few readings going on, right? I still have the promotional price, $60, so you can see that. That's for a video link. Let's get into it, you guys. And yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Star here, right? So somebody told me to write on my cards like bathing suits, and these people who are in their birthday suits, but I don't want to write on my cards. I don't want to mark up my cards. No, I don't. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. It's kind of a good idea. My brother does that, in a way, but I don't want to mark up my cards. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. We have the Nine of Pentacles. It almost looks like somebody's single here. It does look like that here. And this is going along with the Eight of Pentacles. This is comfort achieved through hard work. Yeah, somebody might have money here, right? That's good because they're trying to make it so you don't. Yes, they are. In many ways that we're not going to discuss here today. No. And that is a fact. It's not That's a darn fact. All right. So anyway, let's get into this, Sagittarius. We see the Star and the Wheel of Fortune. We see the High Priestess and the World card. So there's a lot of desire here because people are in their birthday suit. Because when you see the birthday suit, you know that you're feeling good and you're good and happy and creative. And, I'm not recommending that you walk around in front of kids, without in your birthday suit. No, I don't really recommend that. Because, everything's extreme these days, right? Yeah, it is. Or it's taken extreme and everybody's easily offended, which was designed. Yes, it was. So just know that and stop letting them, stop letting everything offend you, because that's really what they want. Yeah, they do. That's how my daughter kind of grew up like that. I'm like, well, we never grew up like that, because their plan has been put into place, later, right? It's been going on a long time, but they really kind of beefed it up, or as in recent, they have. Okay, let's do this, Sagittarius, and we have the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, and this is your overall energy is the Star, and here's the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're gonna heal a situation with somebody who is fate and destiny, and I feel like this person sees it. Yeah, because this is all psychic energy up here. The sea serpent, the crow, the sacred pool. For the most part, it is, and here's the Star, and this can be healing as well. Definitely inspiration going on in this reading, right? Because the sea serpent spoke all about desire. Yeah, and stay out of the muddy waters and focus on love and creativity and things like that. Yeah. And so we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Let's get a card on that. And here's the rich lady. And we have the Death card. Now, she doesn't have to be rich, right? Not necessarily, but this is either it is either kind of comfort achieved through hard work, or, well, in this reading, or it can be somebody who is single. This is what's helping you here, Sagittarius. And this may be what you want. And so here, this is could be somebody single and an ending. You may want that. And this could be what's helping you here, that somebody has become single because of an ending, or they have become single and they want to transform this with you, because this is a huge transformation. You're not with this person. No, you're not. That's why you got your birthday suit on with the Star card and the World card, Sagittarius. You go, I'm ready, right? I'm ready, Freddie. Let's see what we got. And you have the Ace of Wands coming into play, Sagittarius. Yes, you do. Let's see what that's about. And with the Ace of Cups here, I kid you not. And something told me to take it from the bottom of the deck, and I did, and this is what we got here. Yeah, I don't usually, pull from the bottom of the deck, not typically. And yeah, here you have a brand new beginning in love coming, and it's going to be passionate. And that makes sense, because we saw the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. The sea serpent's about desire. Yeah, this is like a ooh la la, right? Ooh la la, right? Okay, let's see what we have. And this reminds me of this neighbor who lived across the street from me. He used to make me peach cobbler, right? And so it was just an excuse to come over, and he was married, right? But he used to always go, "You're fine as wine," right? It's hilarious. He's married, right? I'm like, just please don't come over here with all these, bring me problems, right? And I wasn't attracted to him either. So it's like a double dinger, right? So here we have the Page of Cups and the Strength card. So this is either you or this person. Somebody has courage to come forward, this person. And their psychic ability is telling them, yeah, and their intuition is telling them, go do this. It's going to work out. Yeah. Because the sacred pool is like, it's kind of like a knowing too. I'm keeping all my thoughts positive. That's what manifestation is. Right? You're not going to manifest something if you're sitting there going, oh no, it's not going to happen. I'm feeling this pain. Oh no, it doesn't work like that at all. The High Priestess card. Yeah, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in the near future with the Five of Pentacles. See, this person's coming and they're leaving something out that was cold. They could be leaving somebody out. Maybe it's a water sign leaving an earth sign out. Maybe an earth sign leaving a water sign out. It could be Leo here. I'm just saying this could be literal, this placement. But this could be something here is being left behind here for this Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And your advice is the Seven of Cups with the Five of Wands reversed. And so your advice is somebody made a choice here to end some type of struggle in their life here. And it has to do with this Five of Pentacles. Some type of lack, cold, maybe cold energy, maybe a relationship that's struggling. These people are struggling, right? Yeah, they are outside of the church and in the, yeah. And here we have the Two of Swords, and this is how you affect this person. And down here, this is the way you're being affected. They're making this choice here to end some type of struggle or end the competition. Five of Wands reversed. And in your environment as well is this Two of Swords. And and here's the Four of Cups. This looks like this is how you affect this person. This person could be saying, well, I have no other choice but to reject somebody else, or I'm bored in my life, so I have to go forward. Because there's a major excitement here with this desire and the sea serpent and the sacred pool. And here's the Wheel of Fortune with the star. These are both sacred, like sacred cards. They're both spiritual cards. The Wheel of Fortune's fate and destiny. Yeah, here's the angel reading over here. Right? Yeah. And so... And the star is very spiritual. Of course, the stars up in the sky. The stars, right? The stars are, you know. And this is, maybe there's an Aquarian here, but this energy is very healing. It's very, very destined. It's very sacred and spiritual here with the star, right? And so this is what's happening here. Your hopes and fears, Sagittarius, is a Nine of Swords. Maybe that's you. Maybe you have anxiety. Right? Yeah, but maybe this is this person. I feel like it is. You're hoping, or either you're afraid this person won't show up and trust their intuition and come forward and possibly end something. Maybe this person rejected you in the past. That's unclear. They could have, but this is about coming for these two aces. Right here, the star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It doesn't get more beautiful here. And up here, it looks like somebody ended something, right? So here's a Nine of Swords with the Emperor. So you may be feeling like, well, if you don't take control of your life as the Emperor, that's what he's about. He rules an empire, right? Yeah, back in the days when, the person in charge that you saw was the real emperor, right? Not, somebody standing in it's fake, right? They're not really in power. Yeah, they're just out there to look like it, right? Yeah. So, this is what you're hoping here. You could be afraid this person's not going to do this, right? They're not going to step into their power. The emperor gets rid of the chaos instead of creating it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the emperor gets rid of the chaos in his empire, right? He says these people got to go. They're over there at the border of my country, and yeah, they are, and that's another true story. And they're punking me, so they got to go. They're on the border here, facing me, and no more with their missiles and the stuff. No more. So they didn't have missiles those days, but they definitely had. Thugs at the border or trying to come in. They didn't really have a border, but you guys know what I mean here. So, you're hoping, Sagittarius. Now, and in the outcome is, the World card. Her bathing suit just slipped off, Sagittarius, right? She said, I don't want to wear that. I don't want to wear one piece, right? I wanted to wear a two piece, right? And, so in the outcome, Sagittarius is the World card. This is all going to come to fruition. And this is all, you're going to be living in a new world. I feel like you are. Your person's first card for their extended Sagittarius is the Sacred Pool. Now, this looks like, somebody's going to go skinny dipping here. It does. And this lady is swimming here. And she's in the water, kind of healing. And, there's kind of this aura's coming up from her, kind of. And the flowers are here, kind of in the water that, they fell in. And, there's probably lotus flowers here. It's hard to see, but... Basically, this is a beautiful, there's kind of a storm, a little bit of a stormy weather above, but she's down here in the water. The sun's underneath this kind of overcast or these kind of rain clouds. And she's thinking, you know what, I'm keeping my thoughts positive. I don't even think the way I used to think. No, it's very cool. And this is your person's overall energy. This is the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you want to see in the world. Yeah, yeah, reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. Do you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Their life is magical because they went through a major awakening. This person is super awakened and they've ascended. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to, channel angels. I don't know if they're going to do that, but they have ascended, right? Or channel somebody, like directly or so but this person's definitely has psychic abilities but they are intuitive at the very, very least. And they went through an awakening and they do see how far they've come. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. Yeah, we need people to wake up because about a couple things, but mostly once you ascend, you truly ascend, you will see that everything is really an illusion and they are trying to make it much more elusive or illusory, I should say. Yeah. So your person's card here, yeah, this is a power when you ascend, right? If you see your neighbor and they are thinking that they're just, walking around in their little jeans and they don't understand that we are really sacred people and we have all these powers and where we really come from, then they're at a loss. They really are, right? Here's the nature of the beast here, and this is crossing your person here. This talks about somebody here, Sagittarius, who is like reluctant to leave a situation, but it supports them and your person might be leaving a situation here. We have the Four of Cups. This can be a rejection. This is in your environment. But right here, this also can talk about somebody who this is supporting them. They don't want to leave you. No, there's too much desire here. And there's too much knowing that you are a soulmate. For sure they know this. Yeah. When they think of you, they think of your wings, and you guys are like, basically flying around in heaven together or flying around in the cosmos, however you want to see it, right? And so this talks about Rudy. She's over here with this boar, right? And so this boar was adopted into this little witch's coven, but the boar appears reluctant to leave. So she's feeding him. And none of the witches are afraid of him, not because he's tame, but because they respect his nature. He's wild and they don't challenge that. This could be about somebody too who was kind of maybe wild here, but I feel like they are, and your person might be thinking that will challenge them. Like they were wild in the past and now when they come, you're going to go, well, you're too wild for me. It's possible here because this sits in the challenge. This talks about somebody having the choice now to choose between either being maybe wild or not, because this talks about the nature of the beast within us. So we have this ability. We can choose to be brutish or civilized, even if it's not an easy choice to make. The decision is ours. I'm not sure if they were brutish with you. They could be leaving another situation and they are choosing, looks like here, they know here, I can like leave possibly in a nice way or a horrible way. It's possible. Yeah, this is deep here. And why it's all happening for them is this beauty card. And here's this woman here. This is very deep. It is. Here's this woman and here she is looking into the mirror and she took her mask off. It's in the back here. And yeah, she did. And she's sitting here naked, but the mask is here and it's kind of in the back of her hair and she just flipped it over her head. And, so now it's like she just pulled it over to the back, kind of like a headband, but she's removing the mask and she's looking in the mirror. And so let's have a look at that card here. But it talks about somebody who could be seeking beauty, why this is all happening for your person here. Here they are holding out the sacred pool, like, I'm keeping my thoughts positive. I'm going to go forward. And I feel like I can manifest this because I've awakened, knowing Sagittarius is really connected to me. There's a soul connection. So here's this card, and this why it's all happening for them is this card can talk about taking off the mask and really knowing yourself. Because in the past, this person was not ascended at all. They didn't know themselves. I feel like they made mistakes in the past with you, Sagittarius, and they've changed big time. Because the sacred pool is a huge change. I don't think the way I used to think. Yeah. And so this talks about it's time to remove the mask. Bullying has led to your insecurities. Maybe they were bullied. It's possible. Maybe they have childhood wounds because that's what creates many mistakes in your adult life. Childhood wounds, right? Some people don't know that they have them. They go, well, that didn't bother me that much. Oh, yes, it did, right? So we're going to end this reading here. Let's see what else it says here, though, about the beauty card. They say daily, I see and feel beauty in everything. This person's trying to be very positive coming forward. Yeah. If only you'd open your eyes and marvel at the beauty that surrounds you. That's what they're doing here. They're seeing the beauty that you bring, and they didn't see this in the past. That's what it's about because they've gone through an awakening. So we're going to see their, this is going to be a 10-card spread. We're also going to see their 10-card tarot spread. Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. Thank you so much for joining me. They're all super affordable. The link is in the description box below. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.